So today I'm going to go to Hong Kong and Shenzhen, China. I'm visiting a manufacturer that's going to produce some product for me, and just want to make sure the quality is good and all that. So this will be my first travel video. I don't know if you guys know, but I started a website called Dan's Travel Guide. It's a little unorthodox. A lot of people don't travel the way I do. I basically travel very cheap. I usually save as much money as possible when I travel, because generally traveling is pretty expensive, and elevator's here. And so the story behind it is the first 6 years of my company, we didn't have any funds, and I almost had to travel basically every week. One of the things that I usually save on first thing is just getting to the airport. There's usually a couple options to get to the airport. You can either take a cab, or you can try and take public transportation. In this case, or most cases, public transportation will be a lot cheaper. And so today I paid about maybe like at most like 50 cents for a bus ride. I'm going to take another MRT and then another train. It's sort of a hassle. It takes a little bit more time than a taxi, but it's going to cost me maybe about $3. Whereas opposed to if I took a taxi, it would have costed me about $35 to $40. So it's just a good way to save money is if there's public transportation, try and take that if possible. So I'm currently in the Moore Lounge in Dalian Airport. I got some noodles from the noodle bar, some ice cream, stock some drinks from the drink bar. It's kind of quiet in here, so I'm trying to talk softly. So I just ate a lot of food at the Moore Lounge, and I'm going to another lounge called Plaza Premium. It's it's just there's a couple different lounges in Taiwan. They're really good, and a cheap way, or kind of cheaper way to kind of get in is there's usually 3 ways to get into the lounge. You either have status with the airlines, which means that you have to fly with them a lot. If you're flying business class or first class, get access. And then finally, the cheaper way, the way that I use mostly is I just use a thing called Priority Pass. You can get it with a credit card. So I'm inside Plaza Premium Lounge number 2. I got some beef noodle soup, some eggs, and other Taiwanese stuff. I think the only danger in lounges is you might eat too much. My dad actually, first time he had access to the lounge, he ate too much food to where he got on the airplane and he had to get number 2. And long story short, he almost didn't make it. So yeah, just be careful, not to eat too much whenever you come in here. So I'm pretty full now, but still want to check out the last lounge. You know, if you have the priority pass, might as well check it out. But I've already had 2 meals, 2 ice creams, 2 bowls of noodles. Kind of full, but yeah, I just want to check it out again. Actually, I've already been there, but I want to check it out again. So. All right. So I just arrived to Shenzhen. It was basically like a full day travel trip from very beginning to the end. So yeah, I'm in Lou, which is the train station here. About to check in to my hotel. So I kind of went through some ordeal this morning, trying to get to the train here in Shenzhen, and it's kind of complex. So I definitely would not recommend it. Usually, it's first I had to get change, and then I had to figure out some of the routes, and I had a homeless lady trying to help me out, and she asked for money, give her some food instead. So yeah, so it's kind of complex. So I just arrived at the station that I need to go to. I'm waiting for the manufacturer to send a cab to pick me up. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was pretty smooth. It's just a lot of people, a lot more people than I've ever seen, and yeah, it was pretty smooth though. So I'm here waiting for the driver to come pick me up now. So I think while I have some time, I do want to say I've noticed a couple things about Shenzhen. Number one is the people here are pretty rude. I don't know what the deal is, but they're just kind of rude to each other. They tend to kind of blow you off, and they speak very rudely to each other. The other thing is it's kind of dirty and smoky, and it's not nearly as bad as some other places I've been to, but yeah, it's just not the cleanest place. Even though I've heard that Shenzhen is actually one of it's like the second most expensive place to buy a house currently, according to some statistics. So yeah, there are some nice buildings. It's kind of similar to Shanghai and some of the bigger cities, but still a little dirty, still smoky. So just some of my first impressions of Shenzhen. So that concludes my trip to Shenzhen. I think it was pretty good. I was able to meet the manufacturer. They were pretty good. They gave me some samples, some product to bring home, and so a little rough going through the public. Well, I guess it was okay going through trains, but usually just most people probably wouldn't do it. So, but yeah, it was fun too. Just kind of see the city a little bit. Very different place, and yeah, look forward to coming back hopefully. Alright, so it's a little past 11 p.m. in Taipei, Taiwan, and pretty exhausted, haven't shaved in 2 days. Rode the MRT from Shenzhen, China this morning all the way to Danshui, Taiwan, so it's pretty tiring. And sometimes whenever you're just kind of really tired, you kind of just have to throw in the towel. And so today I'm going to throw in the towel and take a taxi. It's going to cost me about $5 as opposed to $1 I could have spent on the bus. But hey, sometimes you gotta just spend a little more money when you're super tired. So yeah, so we're going to take the taxi now.